Hey, Mad Dad here. Um, this video is for parents that um, have not uh, went to the court yet to try to file some family law paperwork. Against the other party. I mean, you're basically thinking about it, and you're discussing it with family, friends, and everything, and everybody telling you to go and file the paperwork, and you need to go ahead and get it over with, and whatever the case may be, you know. Um, this is for this video is for those people, okay? Um, I just want to tell you, this is the same thing I'll tell a family member, a client, a friend, whatever the case may be, whoever it is, okay, that I can talk to on the real, okay, serious talk. This whole thing with getting the courts involved is something very, very serious, and if you can stay away from the courts, um, you need to try to do that as much as possible. Okay, now people run to the courts as the first, the first thing. I'm gonna go to the courts. They gonna tell you, whatever the case may be. But I'm gonna tell you that's absolutely, something that you should not want to do. You should not do that. I mean, highly discouraged doing that. You're the parent. The other person is the parent. You guys had the kid. You guys should be the ones to decide what's up with the kid. And both y'all asses need to turn around and get rational and start to think like, just demonstrate some common sense and fucking just talk, or try to work some stuff out. And oftentimes, folks ain't willing to do that, and folks can't seem to come to, come to terms, that you guys gonna disagree. Everybody ain't gonna be 100% happy, and y'all just, whatever, But the thing is that you don't want to use the courts as um, you don't want to use the courts. Try to keep them out. But if you have to, you have to. Damn, then go ahead and file your paperwork. But don't use them as a first result. Now this is pretty much like, let me see, like, the reason why I say this, okay, and you have to understand this, is that it's not just because, um, I'm bitter or I'm upset about the court system. I'm all no, that's so far from the truth. You understand? For child support, I believe, and if you do have a child support order, or you do have to pay child support or something, you need to get an order established. I believe the court system is good for that stuff. I believe the court system is good for protecting, certain people as a last resort, but if you can get along for just a second, a lot of motherfuckers ain't even gonna really get along, for just even just a second. But I'm just saying this to say my piece. Um, when you go to the court, you know, um, you basically file a petition. You understand? And this is going to be, you're going to either file a petition to establish your parental rights or whatever the case may be, or you're going to file a petition for a dissolution of marriage, or legal separation, whatever the case is. But basically, what you're doing is you're giving the court, in essence, the state, okay, rights to basically tell you what to do, okay, to basically tell you and instruct you on what to do in regards to your kids. Your kids. Now, sometimes, folks get full custody and part custody and this custody and joint custody and all this custody and visitation, and you can shake your neck, and it's good for a good gossip conversation about how you took custody and all that. But at the end of the day, you still a puppet too. You still are under the umbrella of the courts, and you really think you got all this custody, you can do what you want and all this stuff, but that ain't the case, because there's a person with a gavel and a roll, you understand, that can take all that away just like that. And so things may work out for you, throughout the court you got a DV, so you got the courts working for you, and this fool's scared to go to court, or this girl's scared to go to court, whatever the case may be, and it's just working for you. But at the end of the day, you're just a puppet. This is what's up. You think about it like this. In regards to this family law stuff, again, I'm not an attorney, whatever the case may be, okay? So you consult an attorney, okay? But in regards to this family law stuff, when you give jurisdiction to the court, the judge is the daddy. Judge is the daddy. Think about it like that. The judge is the daddy and my mama and the daddy. Matter of fact, the judge is the Lord. Okay, shit. The judge basically tell the mama and the daddy who basically have this kid or children what they can do with these kids. Whether you can have custody over the kids, you can't have custody over the kids. Whether you allowed to take the custody, you allowed to have visitation. Whether you're allowed to do whatever it is in regards to that, and you both have to answer to the court. Why do you want to do that? Why do you want to answer to some folk that don't really care about your kids? It's just filling up a number. Okay, he or she is probably just in that post, just trying to get promoted, him or herself, which is good for them. Okay, they're probably attorneys that are basically, went to be judges and they're moving along, which is great for them. And they have a quota. They have certain rules and regulations they must follow. Okay, they got to get all hype on this. They got to follow the culture too, the whole Me Too movement. So they gonna go with the woman or whatever the case may be. You may get a judge that, I'm gonna say, it's not the judge's fault, but you get people. These judges are people. These judges are have their own situations that they're going through. Okay, and they have their own judgments on how things should go. You understand? And it may be outside what you guys may really want anyway. And it's just, why give somebody with a gavel? I don't want to talk about the white man and the black man. Well, I ain't talking about that shit. Okay, I'm talking about just why would anyone want to give their rights up to their children just because the other party cheated or the other party didn't pay the bills or whatever? It's already, I was gonna say effed up, but it's already screwed up that the kids gotta live separately. They gotta have two lifestyles. They gotta go with the burden and the chip on their shoulder that their parents can't come to terms and agree like fucking like doggone adults, and just come to terms that things are just gonna be different, whatever, and try to work things out amongst yourselves. It's sad, that people gotta go through the courts, myself included. Okay, I'm just as guilty as the next folk for doing this court stuff. You understand? Real talk. Nobody's a winner. Nobody's a winner. I can tell you, I had some good times, bad. I can tell you right now, court just worked for me. I just shoot, boom, boom, boom. No, I tell you, I know how this is gonna happen and whatever the case may be. But you know what? At the end of the day, you know, the my family is not, we had a conversation with my son today. We talking about this. We wasted 5 years on some BS. Yeah, 5 years. Some folks waste more time. Some people get it right away and they just adapt. Some people don't even go through it. You got some folks. I know some people that they didn't let this stuff, get between them. They handle their business and they use their head and they handle their stuff. But most folks don't, myself included. You understand? But I'm just telling you, having been there, gone through it, by having some good days, some bad days, some whatever days, at the end of the day, you understand, it's no benefit to your kids. And that's what should matter. It's no benefit to your kids. My kids are older now. One of my kids my youngest one about to be 20. You understand? But me and his mama went through, he got a divorce. I got a divorce when, we got a divorce, file paperwork and all that stuff. Like when he entered the ninth grade, it destroyed my oldest boy. My son, he just, all his school stuff, everything just tanked. Everything, sports, everything tanked. Okay, courts involved. Real talk. Okay, my youngest one, courts involved his entire high school year. My boy graduates, gets to go to the school. He says, you know what, I want a present. You know, my kid. You know, I want a present. I want both you guys to go to my orientation. I want both you guys to be together. You understand? And I'm sitting back and I'm like, wow. You know, this like 1, 2 years ago or something. But I'm just sitting back like, wow, man, wasted all this doggone time. You know, going back and forth. I feel like a goddamn fool. But you know what? You know, if I can prevent the next person from going through this stuff and understand, and you guys just, you know, just trying to, you know, most people ain't even gonna listen. But the ones who do, hopefully you keep the courts the hell out of it. You come to my office, you speak to me on the phone, you didn't do any of this stuff, I'm gonna turn around and ask you first and foremost a few questions. One, what can I get you guys to come up with an agreement? Number two, if you guys got God in your life, something. You understand that I don't give a damn what you believe in. Okay? If you got something in your life that tell you that your kids are important, your kids are valuable, your kids should be cherished, your kids should be everything. And a lot of folks say that shit, but you won't. You do your job. You basically will go to work and you do your employer and you treat your work team better than you treat your own family. You'll turn around and you disagree with what your boss say, you will still come to work, still listen, still tippy toe around them. If you got a serious problem, you'll politely walk into his office, her office, politely talk to him, politely sit down, politely ask him what is the issue, if they got some problems, whatever the case may be. You politely go do all this stuff, but for your family, for your kids, okay, you are just so, you know, hung up on this social stuff, on this posting stuff, on this trying to make the other person look bad. And it ain't just the girls trying to make the men look bad, or the women trying to make the men look bad, and you know, it's some fellas too. Some of these fellas, you know, you too emotional. I know some solid ass females, you know, that really hold it down. You know, for guys that really, you know, and they respect those guys, and they still make those kids, no matter what those guys do, they still have those guys, you know, their parents, their moms still have them kids respect their dad. You know that their dad is there, know that their dad, even though their dad ain't the type, you know, he's a piece of crap, you know, but the mothers don't do, and I know a few of them. I wish I could have them on so I can talk to them and interview them, you know, and just ask them why are they able to do what they do. You understand? Because, and they able to, I ask them and they give me the answers I want them to ask, you know. But nonetheless, it's just, I know some dudes, you understand, that act real feminine, real emotional. You understand? And you handle female that's cheated on you, so now you feel, you know, whatever the case may be, yap, 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 bruh. I didn't have my old lady, my old lady cheat on me. I didn't turn around, got cracked aside the head. Look at all this here. You understand? You know, to the point whatever. You know, it is what it is, man. You know, so my thing is that don't give the courts all that control over your kids. Don't be a puppet. Okay, all you gonna do is be a puppet to the system. Seriously, and I'm not talking about the white man system and all. I don't give a damn who system it is. Okay, we all got our own whatever beliefs on that shit, but you just need to turn around and think about who you want to have control. Either it's going to be you, the parents, or it's going to be the system. And yeah, it may work out for one of y'all, you know. So that's pretty much it. You know, I just wanted to just say that. Hopefully this information will be helpful. Hopefully you use this information. You think about what your, you know, what it is, and just know, okay, you are, whether you got custody or not, you are not a winner in this shit. You're not a winner. It does not. You're not a winner or a loser or whatever. Okay, the kids. The moment you guys break up, the moment you guys split, okay, and you guys break that you know that chain, the kid, it's bad for the kids from there on out. It is. And I'm gonna tell you, each one of them, I got 4 of them, and it's bad for everybody. Seriously. And then I'm not saying everybody gonna walk around sad, it's bad, dude. They gonna chip on their shoulder and shit. No, but they gonna grow up different. They gonna grow up different than the kids that had 2 parents in the house. And some people be like, "Oh, I had 2 parents in the house, and they mama and daddy couldn't get along, and they fighting and all that shit." Shut the hell up, okay? Just shut the hell up, all right? Because I know some single mamas that be with some dudes that go upside their head. I know some single daddies that, I mean, the kids just go, but it is what it is, okay? But I know that the kids that go and have both parents in the house, I don't care what it is, okay? If they do turn out and be on drugs, they on drugs better, okay? If they I don't give a damn what they I don't care, okay? It is you can't, it's real talking. You get some great kids that come out from a single parent house too. You get some great kids that come out that are great in school, and they're great, they're independent, they pay their own bills, they don't need nobody, whatever the case may be. But there's still gonna be some issues there. Serious talk, okay? And that's just it. But my thing is that even when you guys do break up, okay, and you do split, try your best to work together, in regards to the interests of your kids. In regards to, no matter what. Okay, even if the person is a drug dealer, don't make him a bad dad, or don't make her a bad mom. Even if the person is mean to you. Okay, oh y'all, he's so mean to me. I can't hold no conversations. There is something you can do other than, a lot of folks want to go meet at the police station, whatever. But there is ways that you can handle things. You let this person inside you. You went inside that person. Okay, there's way get back somewhere there, okay, in regards to your kids, and try to handle it like an employee relationship. Employer, both y'all employees, y'all gotta try to work something out. Y'all at work, y'all teams, y'all gotta work together in regards to a project. You understand? So in order for y'all to work together, y'all gotta try to somehow get along. Okay, and y'all don't have the right to turn around and just go and say, I can't get along with that person, I can't work with them. Okay, because both y'all gonna get fired if you do. Okay, so treat it like a job then. Since you can handle this stuff at the job better, and then you can handle the stuff at home. Try to simulate the job at home, and try to work on it like that. I guarantee you your kids gonna benefit from it, man. Don't I'm serious. Don't listen to anybody that's telling you that's you better go into the court. Man, come on now. Anyway, so you guys have a good one. I hope you take this video, in, and just know I'm just talking some. I'm just letting you know from my point of view, and if you use this information, good, 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 good. Okay, if you want to come in and you want to come into my office, okay, and all you want to do, okay, if you want to just come in and you just want to turn around and you want to file some paperwork, but you just want it to be an agreement. You understand, like just a petition and an agreement. Because you want to, y'all real, iffy on if the person going to agree, whatever. You're still giving jurisdiction to the court. Okay, you're still giving jurisdiction to the court. Okay, but that's better than turning around going to court having a mediator and. So if you come into my office on that, I'm gonna hook you up. You understand? But look, if that's pretty much it, man. I hope you found this information helpful, and you use it wisely. All right, you take care. Bye now.